Also wenn Hannes
We are waiting for you.
Okay, I'm gonna take a break. Keep your eye out. Okay, I'm gonna take a break. Keep your eye out.
See you.
Now, at my end, I can fully see. My last case has opened in me a new fear, a real fear, a fear of myself, of what I am, and of what I've always been. All that I was is now lost. Hope, purpose, pleasure, all meaningless. I now walk in the shadows between worlds, and it is there I have finally glimpsed upon what lives in the dark corners of the earth. Robert, this had better be good. What's the beef?
Sorry, Jack. We had to call. This fellow will only talk to you. Name's Victor Holt.
Don't know any Victor.
He's the leader of this weird cult that moved in here a few months back. Got about 20 followers. They've been causing trouble all over town. Stealing, going through folks' trash, hanging around outside people's homes at all hours. No one ever presses charges, though. They're a screwy bunch. They've got the locals scared. So tonight, we were just passing, doing the normal rounds, when we heard gunshots fired from their property.
Gunshots? Hang on there. No one said anything about gunshots. Who have we got out here?
Yeah, just me, Nichols, and a few new recruits.
Well, that's just great. Lead the way, Robert. I better check out this crazy gang of yours.
I think I saw him with Officer Armstrong.
Evening, Jack. Glad you could join the freak show.
How's it looking, Henry?
I don't like this one bit, Jack. Check the alley on the right. Victor Holt's over there in the shadows. He's waiting for you.
Can we trust him?
Nope, but we've got you covered. You better take it slowly, though. They're a bit twitchy.
As I continue to translate the narcotic fragments, I become more and more eager to contact my Yithian masters. These beings truly are gods to us. Their intellect and knowledge surpasses ours in ways impossible to comprehend. I know now just how insignificant mankind is in the universe, a doomed and simple species thrown up as a side effect of an experiment by the elder things. It is a blessing that such flawed creatures as ourselves have such a short and limited future. That symbol's strange. Looks almost like a flaming eye. I should take a closer look.
I'm running low on ammo.
can't open it. I can't open it. A diary. This will make interesting reading. Nothing of interest. Poisoning by the looks of it. It's an old stove.
Don't shoot. I'm unarmed.
Ah, we've been expecting you, Mr. Wells.
He's dead. They're all dead. It won't budge. It won't open. It won't budge. It's locked. It's locked. It's locked. It's locked. I can't open it. Damn. Looks like I'm stuck. I might as well check this place out. It's locked. It's locked. He seemed to recognize me. I don't get it. Empty ammo boxes and spent shells. Nothing useful. A key. This should help downstairs. It's locked. It's unlocked. I don't understand. I mean, all of these photos. All of them. There must be some kind of mistake. Why would they want me here? It must be an old case. Something I've forgotten. Some screwball with a grudge, maybe. Think. I've gotta think. Another key. This should fit the door across the hall. It's unlocked. For nutcases, they seem quite literate. It appears to be a private study area. The drawer holds an ancient manuscript. The symbols on the front seem to be written in classical Greek. There are definitely some strange sounds coming from this side of the room. Shit, that did not stick. Well, that's just swell. The crystal's still warm. This tunnel feels like it's gonna collapse at any moment. It looks like something's been removed from it. It's too hot to pick up. It's been more than 6 years since I entered that strange house in Boston. But to me, it was just 5 months ago. Amnesia, the doctors called it, probably brought on by acute mental stress. I remember investigating the far side of the library. There was screaming. According to the police report, they had searched the house for hours, only to find me later collapsed on the floor. When my eyes opened and I spoke, my colleagues recoiled in fear. There was something unnatural in my voice and blank gaze. They committed me to Arkham Asylum, where I was diagnosed with severe schizophrenia. As it became clear that I presented no danger to either myself or others, I was released from the asylum's care. I have learned little of my activities and the 6 years that followed. The accounts I've been able to piece together show much of my time was spent in travel and study. I maintain a fanatical infatuation with the occult, delving deep into volumes concerning witch cults and dark legends, often in languages unfamiliar to my own. When I reawakened 5 months ago, exactly 6 years after entering that house in Boston, no trace was left of what had been a secondary personality. I was myself again, or at least what I believed myself to be. Return to normal life has been a painful process. In recent days, my dreams have been plagued by cosmic landscapes, and I've become fearful of my own reflection. I am beginning to remember things from that day, more than 6 years past, that I've told no one else.
Jack Walters.
Hello, Mr. Walters. My name's Arthur Anderson. I need your help finding a missing person.
I don't take that kind of job.
Did you get my package?
Hold on. What exactly do you want from me, Mr. Anderson?
It's one of my store managers, you see. Brian's his name. Brian Burnham. Nice lad. He disappeared recently from the First National grocery store in Innsmouth.
Innsmouth? Never heard of it.
It's a small fishing town on the coast, not far from Arkham. I'd like to see you in person before you leave.
Hold on there a minute. I didn't agree to take this what the hell? I'll be here all day anyway. Driver, how far to the stop?
Almost there. I'll drop you at the town square of Innsmouth.
Why lock the gates?
Keeps out wanderers looking for work. We don't want those folks like that interfering with our affairs.
Is the bus from Arkham always this empty?
Aye, and we prefers it that way. Not many come to Innsmouth.
But what about trade? Surely the port needs business.
Innsmouth has the means to look after her own. This is it, stranger. End of the line.
Evening.
Aye.
The name's Jack Walters. I'm just visiting.
You don't say, sir. Gilman. Charlie Gilman. I run this here hotel of an evening.
You got any rooms?
I'd not rightly know that for sure. All habits cleaning rooms at present. Them's from out of town can leave a horrid mess.
Talking to this fellow's getting me nowhere, and he's more than a touch creepy. If I need a room and I'm hello again.
Yeah?
I'm after directions to the First National grocery store.
And I'm busy, so stop your pestering me with questions.
Chit-chatting to him's gonna get me no place fast. It won't open. It's locked. It won't budge. It won't budge. It won't budge. It won't open. It won't budge. It won't open.
Who's there?
If I see you talking with the outsider.
Stop! You can't come down there.
The police clearly don't want me snooping around. I need to be more careful. The window's smashed. I can see what looks like an old dark room. The door's bolted shut. It won't budge. It's unlocked. The till's empty. The glass has been broken, and there's scratch marks on the wood. It won't budge. It looks like I need some sort of lifting handle to get it open. It won't budge. Looks like the door was forced open, and there's scratch marks on the wood. There's a bottle of bootleg rum and a typewriter. Invoices and receipts. Nothing of interest. It probably leads...
Ihr könnt mir ja sagen, wie der Dings ist, der Turm. Ob auf seine Lautstärke so okay ist. Scheiße, ja, ich muss ja hier.
It won't budge.
Nee, doch nicht. Ah.
It's unlocked.
Ich muss mal gerade selber schauen, ob man mich ran kann. Test. Ja, man kann nicht hören.
There's a bottle of bootleg rum and a wooden handle.
Die Lautstärke ist so laut.
It looks like I need...
Das war's.
Whoever's down there, you can rock.
Ich hoffe, du verrottest.
It looks like a diary. It's gotta have some clues.
That's for sure.
Holy shit!
Eine Bürste. Spannend. Okay, wir haben jetzt ein paar Sachen eingesammelt.
The door's bolted shut.
Hello, Jack.
Moin.
Do I know you?
Lucas Mackey. Sorry to startle you. Innsmouth doesn't get a lot of visitors. New names spread fast. What are you doing in town?
Oh, scheiße, mein Spiel ist wieder abgestürzt. Grab. Ich bin irgendwie müde.
It's unlocked.
Wieder die gleiche Sache nochmal.
Looks like the door was forced open, and there's a bottle of bootleg rum and a wooden handle.
Whoever's down there, you can rot.
It looks like a diary. It's gotta have some clues. The door's bolted shut. The door's bolted shut. The door's bolted shut.
Alter, leck mich ab.
Holy shit!
Warum habe ich das nur angefangen zu spielen?
Hello, Jack.
Do I know you?
Lucas Mackey. Sorry to startle you.
5 Euro.
Innsmouth doesn't get a lot of visitors. New names spread
Woher ist
fast.
jetzt schon?
What are you doing in town, Jack? Hear about the missing Burnham boy?
Not bad. I'm a private detective. My client's a friend of the Burnhams.
Seen the latest press from Arkham? Your boy's been quite busy.
What about you, Mackie? You're obviously not a local. What's your business in town?
True enough, Jack.
Was sagst du?
Nothing too exciting, I'm sorry to say. I'm a government factory inspector. They posted me in this rotten hole to check over the old Marsh refinery. Speaking of which, I've got an appointment with the manager, Jacob Marsh.
Okay.
Alles okay.
Maybe I'll catch you later. That's the first friendly face I've seen in this damn town. But I've been in this business long enough to know he's hiding something.
Er versteckt einen kolossalen Cock. Ja, komm ich. Oh nein, ein Monster.
You better keep your trap shut.
I won't tell him anything.
Alter, der ist so nett.
I'm looking for Brian Burnham.
Can't help you.
God. Ugly.
Do you know the Burnham lad? He worked in the First National.
Can't rightly say I know him.
It won't budge.
Won't budge.
This town's deserted. Where is everybody?
Just leave me be, stranger.
Die verkaufen hier Menschen an Höhlenmenschen. Alter, wie die aussehen, wie Arschgeburten.
It's locked. It must lead to the back of a variety store.
Ja, das ist ja gemischte Waren.
It won't budge.
Outsiders coming, snooping around where they ain't wanted.
The sign says, Innsmouth Poorhouse, in memory of Lady Warrens. It won't open.
Okay.
Hello, Gilman.
What do you want now?
Strange thing about that Burnham lad.
Burnham? Kent Riley says I know what you're talking about.
That's odd. He was all over the Arkham Press. Must have been a bit of a local scandal.
Them's matters for the police, stranger. Innsmouth's not a town for rumoring and talking.
Aber der Erste, der
That
irgendwas
fellow was
erzählt,
just stringing me along with a lot of nothing about nothing.
direkt aufgefressen wird wahrscheinlich.
Stop your snooping. And there's for hotel staff only.
Okay. Ja, wo muss ich denn nochmal hin? Den gemischt? Nee, nicht gemischt.
It won't budge.
Den Zeitungsladen, glaube ich. Meine Aufgaben sehe ich eigentlich gar nicht. Also ich kann halt nur das Tagebuch sehen. Also ich muss halt immer noch.
The store is closed.
Beim Dings.
A bold, brave crew in an ocean blue, and a ship that loves the lives with a good
Alkoholiker
windpiping, with a good windpiping merrily in the towering gallant mass.
Wir können ihn jetzt Bergen geben. Und er gibt uns dafür dann ein paar Informationen, glaube ich. Ja, ich glaube, so war das.
In the home of the mountain wave, when the driving rain of the hurricane puts the lights of the
Das war ja im Tresor drin.
And
der Bourbon und der Griff war alles im Tresor.
And the world wins battle out. Ha ha! Do you think? Huh? Who's that there? Oh, can you spare a few pennies, young mister? I can give you something for your generosity.
Also, soweit ich das weiß, wird er später sowieso sterben.
Zadok, that be my name, though too few years it now. Zadok Allen.
Do you know a Brian Burnham?
Just a young'un. Worked over the store. He's gone. Killed, I reckon.
Killed? What makes you think that?
Them's from out of town running a store. Taking business from the Order of Dagon. They'd not accept that.
What else can you tell me about this port?
You just bring old Zadok a bottle of something nice, and old Zadok will fill your ears.
If you pardon my asking, have you lived here in this port all your life?
Last 37 years in old lady Warren's house. Before that, over by fishing cannery. Cannery.
Old Lady Warren's? You live in the town poorhouse?
Go and fetch me a bottle of something to wet old Zadok's whistle, and I'll tell you all.
What do you know about the variety store robbery, old-timer?
That'd be Tom's old store. Stacked with all sorts of knickknacks and such.
So you know Tom Waits?
I know he took the third oath that I wouldn't. I'd rather die than take that.
What oaths? I don't understand.
Just fetch him a bottle of fine liquor, young fella, and I'll tell you all. Why, you're uncommonly kind, young feller. Here'll be a little something in gratitude that might help you in your search. Now you be calling me crazy. Like them that's there rumoring in Ankrum and Ipswich. But old
Ich glaube, der hat uns jetzt Gold. Ich glaube, der hat uns jetzt Gold gegeben.
Old Captain Obed, where it all began, telling desperate folks they'd order get better gods, them's that would answer their prayers.
Didn't the Christian folk of Innsmouth object to such blasphemy?
Aye, they did. It were around 46 that many folks in town were done with Obed and his ways. And all that wild preaching and too many missing, you see. A party of good folk followed Captain Obed's crowd out to the reef. Shots were fired. Next day, Obed and 30 of his followers were in jail. And for weeks all were quiet, till that artful night of 46. Them's out outside reckoned out it being a riot. But I'd seen them. Swarms of them.
Look, old man. I don't have time to listen to these fishing tales.
Was a massacre. The jail thrown open. Mounds of the dead and the dying. Shooting, screaming and shouting all across the town square. Come morning, the mess was cleaned up. Old Obed and his family takes charge, they did. Folks were told to keep shy as strangers if we were knowing what was good for us.
Zadok, who did all this? Who did all...
Except the old captain was now deeper in debt to his heathen gods. They were hankering for more than just sacrificing. Obed told folks they had to take the oaths of Dagon.
What the hell are these oaths?
You just asked old Wes about oaths of Dagon. Aye, he take the third oath. Just head over to his hole in the Dark Street. Then you'll see, for definite.
He's given me a key to the town poorhouse. It could come in handy.
Ah, okay, dann war es jemand anders.
Where did Captain Obed Marsh learn of these heathen matters?
In warring foreign parts, the old fool I lent to ways of making gains, doing heathen things. He found a tribe of Kanakis in the South Seas led by a savage. Chief went by a name of Wallachia. And his tribe never went without food, for they had all the fish they could catch. Old Obed learned from his Wallachia that there's things on this earth as most folks never heard about. Seems these Kanakis was worshipping undersea gods, with heaps of human sacrifices and other heathen things. But they was getting all kinds of favors in return. Plenty of fishing and even gold now and then.
Human sacrifices? Maybe you've had just a bit too much.
Der erzählt mir im Grunde jetzt
I
alles,
don't
was
blame
ich
you
schon
for not
weiß.
believing it, young fella. But just answer me this. Why
Boring.
did Captain Obed roll out to the reef of Satan and chant a lot of rites and incantations in the dead of night? So loud you could hear him all over the port. He cast something in the water that eve, out the other side of Devil's Reef. Some kind of thingamajig crafted out of lead. 'Twas given to him by Wallachia.
So, what happened?
Well, not long after the smoke started coming out of the chimneys at the old gold refinery, the Marsh family and those that had joined with Obed in his ways started prospering in the esoteric order of Dagon. Came into being with his heathen sermon. That shit they do.
What kinds of ceremonies?
Yeah. Get out of here, lad. Don't wait for nothing. They'll know now.
I think he's had his fill for the night.
Ja, der ist jetzt tot.
Mr. Walters, I must speak with you.
It's
Alter,
Jack.
wie Gespenster.
And is there anyone in Innsmouth who doesn't know my name?
My name's Rebecca Lawrence, and unless you want to join Innsmouth's long list of
Rebecca.
missing, I'd urge you to follow me.
Sag mal, ihr Hartdick.
Missing, huh? Like Burnham?
Of that, I'm not sure. You'd be better off asking the Billingham's daughter, Ruth. She was dating Brian.
What? Who's Ruth?
Quickly, you have to follow me. It's not wise to
Mann,
be
ey.
seen talking to outsiders.
Wir müssen das doch jetzt nicht alles nochmal nachspielen.
Jack, Innsmouth is a strange place. There are things that have no business being here. Foul, reeking things.
Strange. Trust me, I'm good with strange.
That remains to be seen, but I can help you. My father discovered this strange sign while studying an old manuscript. It seems to ward off the more unusual elements in Innsmouth. Whenever you find one, you can use it to find a moment of sanctuary. Now, I must leave before we're seen together.
I've seen that eye-like symbol somewhere before, but never surrounded by a star.
Hier. Das ist Patrick. Patrick Star. Genau, das war seine Nase. Gott. Der Pädophile treibt so seine Face. Hannes, was machst du da oben? Komm da runter. Was? Ja, okay. Egal. Also ins... Muss ich jetzt ins Armenhaus ein paar Opfer ausrauben.
It's unlocked.
Ich finde das Spiel ein bisschen komisch, wenn man einfach durch...
If I see you without fire, I'll report you to order.
Oh, don't say nothing.
I have a strange feeling I'm being watched.
Alles irgendwie... Weiß ich, es macht irgendwie alles keinen Sinn. Woher weiß man, dass man hier hin muss und dahin muss und überall hin muss und einfach... Für mich ist das Spiel nichts anderes als Gründe, so einfach einen Weg zu suchen. Nicht, weiß nicht, lame.
It won't open. Do you need any help? Disease is rampant in this town. I'm looking for Brian Burnham.
You're in the wrong place, asking the wrong
It's the entrance
question.
to the town poorhouse.
Suck my dick. Nein, schon wieder ein Vergewaltiger. Ich glaube, die will jetzt diese Frau vergewaltigen.
Since old Lady Warren's passed away, the food is rotten, but we'll die soon enough.
What are you looking at there, old-timer?
Nothing. I'm just looking. What you doing in old Warren's house, young feller?
Am Ende war's der alte Mann.
This hole is for the broke and the dying.
I'm trying to find Dock Street.
It's out back of the house. Everything in Innsmouth is rotten and dying. Windows boarded up, and all sorts of curious barking and crawling around black cellars and attics. How'd you like to be living in a town like this, feller?
I've been to more welcoming places. I don't think he's been outdoors for years. He isn't going to know anything.
Eine Crackhure.
The old woman's dead. It won't open. It won't open. It won't open.
Ich vermisse irgendwie gerade meine Schusswaffen. Die sich zwar ziemlich langweilig. Das Gunplay bei dem Spiel ist ziemlich. Als würde man auf, keine Ahnung, Papier schießen. Also mit Papier Waffen schießen.
This town's deserted. Where is everybody?
I reckon you might have scared him off with that ugly face of yours.
Naja, weiß ich nicht, wer von uns beiden hässlicher ist. Meinst du, du hast nichts verstanden, was ich gesagt habe? Ach, das war eine Frau übrigens, kein Mann.
Hello there, little lady.
Hi, sir.
Are your parents at home?
Daddy's at work and Mummy's upstairs in the attic. She's been bad.
I see. So, what's your name, little lady?
Ramona?
Well, Ramona, could you get your mommy for me?
Nope. Mummy bites. Daddy says we've got to keep her up there for her own good.
Aber die wird sich auch in so ein hässliches Vieh
When I
verwandeln.
go near the door, she growls.
Wie lange
I
sie
don't
noch
love
lebt.
Mummy like I love my daddy.
You don't say. Ramona, I really need to speak to your daddy.
Mann hat mit
Do you know when he'll be
Fischmenschen
home?
gefickt.
Soon,
Dann kam
I
das Vieh
think.
raus.
You can wait inside if you like. Daddy won't mind. I'm drawing
Immer wenn
pictures with
die-
my crayons.
That would be great. Thanks.
Fischmenschen. Also diese Hybriden aus Menschen
I
und
should
Fisch.
check the place over while I've got
Gewisses
the
Alter
chance.
erreichen. Dann verwandeln die sich in solche Monster und dienen dann meistens
It won't budge.
den Göttern. Töten dann einfach alles. Ziemlich widerlich Arschgebot.
It won't open.
Die Mutter ist halt so ein Vieh. Was sich in so ein Vieh verwandelt hat.
The door's bolted shut.
Aber was ich nicht verstehe, wenn das abgeschlossen ist, warum kommt das Vieh dann trotzdem raus? Das verstehe ich halt nicht. Deswegen. Oh nein, wir haben Kenny getötet, ihr Schweine.
Looks like a diary.
Liebes Tagebuch. Heute habe ich meine eigene Tochter zerfleischt. Was hat der für lange Arme?
Oh, God. No.
They've taken the last thing I loved away from me.
I'm sorry. I didn't realize what was up there. What the hell
Sieht
was
irgendwie
that
rechts
thing?
aus wie so ein kleiner Penis.
There's no time to explain. They'll be here soon. Listen to me closely. You've been the talk of the town all day, asking after the Burnham lad.
I heard he never made it to Boston, that he was copped by the order of Dagon.
Did he pocket anything from the store's safe?
Thankfully, no. It's sturdy. He'd never have wrenched it open with a crowbar. There's something in there that needs protecting from the order. You've got to get it out of Innsmouth. Take the key to the back of my store. The safe combination's in my diary, upstairs. Hurry, Jack!
What the hell's in the safe anyway?
You've gone too far this time, Wait. We're taking you in for murder.
Verhaftet.
You'll swing for this.
Wait, he didn't do anything wrong.
He killed his own
Wir
daughter.
nehmen dich
His own
mit.
flesh and blood. There's plenty wrong
Wir
with
machen
that.
aus deiner
I'm reckoning you do well to
Tochter
mind your own
Hackfleisch.
business, stranger. And
Die
Innsmouth we
Fische.
handle things by the old ways.
sehr seriös. Den kann man vertrauen.
It won't budge. It won't budge.
Gut. Warte mal.
It won't budge. It won't budge.
Ich hab grad
Nothing of interest. It won't budge.
nicht genau zu. Also wir sind hier auf jeden Fall fertig. Hatte echt vergessen.
It won't open.
Okay, das Mädchen war auf jeden Fall geisteskrank, was sie gemalt hat.
Did you hear about Thomas Waits?
Die uns gedacht ist dann, wir leben schwimmen.
Jack. Oh, thank God I found you.
Jack, Gott sei Dank.
Waite's been arrested for the murder of his daughter.
I know. It's my fault, Rebecca.
What are you talking about, Jack? What's your fault?
There was something in the attic. Some kind of animal, and I let it loose. It's all my fault. The police dragged Waits off. He can't take the fall for this. He's done nothing wrong. We gotta do something.
Guilty or not, the order will see him lynched for it.
Naja.
There's nothing you can do. Oh, you must
Mittlerweile
have
hat
taken
sich
quite
Wade
a bang in
wahrscheinlich
there,
schon
Jack.
die
Your head's
Pille,
bleeding.
Yeah, I think I was out of it for a little while.
I see you've got some
Brian hat
bandages.
überlebt,
Use them
aber
on your
Wade ist
head.
daran gestorben,
It'll help you heal.
weil er Selbstmord
You're not losing
gemacht
too
hat.
much blood. You won't need a suture.
Thanks, Rebecca.
Rebecca stirbt dann auch. Irgendwie sterben alle. Da hat jemand Durchfall. Hannes, hast du wieder eine Suppe gekocht?
It won't budge.
Ja, jetzt müssen wir, glaube ich, schlafen gehen, oder? Ins Hotel und dann schlafen. Ich bin mir gerade nicht sicher. Es kann sein, dass wir noch was erledigen müssen.
How's business?
Can't you see I'm busy? Stop bothering me with your talking.
Sorry.
Aye, I'm plenty sure you are.
Ja. Also ich mache dann wahrscheinlich erst morgen weiter.
können natürlich auch zu Wade's Gemischtwarenladen gehen. Vergessen.
Constable, what's with the blockade?
You'd better be minding your own affairs.
What have you done with Tom Waite?
Them's police affairs. Has nothing to warrant your concern.
Chit-chatting to him's gonna get me no place fast.
Alter, hässliche
It
Fresse.
won't open.
Was für eine hässliche Fresse. Leg
It
ein
won't
Schlau.
open.
Sagen, die Schatten bei dem Spiel sind echt cool. Düster. Ich mag die Atmosphäre.
These posters are everywhere. It won't open. It's a variety store, and it's closed.
War das von der Dünnschiss?
It's unlocked.
Das war der Schlüssel dazu.
You don't look like your standard crook, sweetheart.
Jesus, you crazy sap! Who the hell are you?
Oh my god.
Jack Walters, private detective. And considering your recent break-in and entering, how about I ask the questions?
Have you any idea who I am?
No, and I really don't care.
My family has influential contacts in the Order, so I'd advise you to mind your manners, sir.
I'm from out of town. The Order doesn't hold much sway with me.
Really? Out of town, you say? How interesting. I'm Ruth. Ruth Billingham.
Huh. You're Brian's broad. That figures.
Brian? I don't believe I know a Brian.
Yeah, right. I've been fed that line 1,000 times, and from much better liars than you. Look, Ruth, the rumor around town is that your lover boy's in the hands of the Order.
What? No, that's not true. They'll have him killed. It was all my idea. I just wanted a clean break from here.
What do you want me to do?
I don't know. You're the detective. You think of something. I'll be waiting out at the old fishing cannery the next 2 nights, just past the abandoned railway station to Rowley. When you find him, give him this. He'll know it's from me.
Die Hände hat man ja vorher gar nicht gesehen. Also, die Hände schon, aber nicht die Kleidung.
I must have got something wrong.
Kann nicht sein. Kann nicht sein.
It won't budge.
Okay. Ich glaube, bin ich jetzt dafür, zum dafür. was herauszufinden, wie die Kombination nochmal war.
It won't budge.
Ich werde mal hier speichern, wenn das gehen würde. ist Todd Howard? Wo ist mein Todd?